today's video is about finding a missing side on a right angled triangle using trigonometry. You may have seen this. It's SOHCAHTOA and it's a mnemonic to help us to remember three equations. So we have sine theta is O over H, cos theta is A over H, tan theta is O over A. If you have a look at the letters in the mnemonic, they're in the same order in the equations. So we have S for sine, O over H, C for cos, A over H, T for tan, O over A. The O, H and A stand for opposite side, H for hypotenuse, A for adjacent. Adjacent means next to. So we'll be using these equations to do some calculations in a moment. But first of all, we need to look at when we can use trig. So for the first problem, we have two sides given and we're looking for a missing side. In this situation, we cannot use trig, we use Pythagoras. So this is a Pythagoras problem. Given two sides, looking for one side. The next two, we're given an angle which isn't the right angle, and we're given a side and we're looking for a missing side. So we can use trig for both of these problems. So we need an angle and a side. So let's actually do a calculation and find a missing side using the mnemonic. So I'm looking for this side x here, and the first thing I'm going to do is label the sides. So the first one I'm going to label is a hypotenuse. It's opposite the right angle. When you're labeling the other two, you're looking relative to 42. So this side with the x sign is opposite that 42, and this side is next to the 42. The next thing I need to do is tick the sides that I need for the calculation. So I need this one and this one. This is because the x is here, this one because the length's given. A has nothing to do with this calculation. So I'm going to go up and have a look which equation is to do with O and H. It's this one here. So I'm going to write down that equation. Sine theta is O over H, and I'm going to substitute the numbers into this equation. So I'm going to write down sine theta is the angle, 42 degrees, is O is x over the H, which is 15. Then I need to get x by itself by multiplying both sides by 15. So 15 times sine 42 degrees equals x. I have x by itself now. I'm just going to put that into my calculator now, and you just type it straight in. So 15 times sine, your brackets open, 42, close brackets, press the equals, and if I round that to one decimal, it ends up being 10.0. So the missing length there is 10 centimetres. Make sure your calculator is in the degree mode as well. So here are the steps I've followed, so you might want to write these down. I labelled the sides, ticked the sides that I needed, chose the right ratio, sine, cos or tan, wrote it down, substituted in the numbers, rearranged to get x by itself, and then completed the calculation. So I'm going to do two more. I'll put the steps there. So the first thing I need to do for this one is label the sides. This is a hypotenuse, opposite the 54, adjacent to the 54. I've done that. I'm going to tick the sides that I need. So I need the one with the x on, and I need the hypotenuse. This calculation has got nothing to do with O. So this is to do with A and H. Which one of those ratios is to do with A and H? It's cos. So I'm going to write down cos theta is A over H. I've written it down. I'm going to put the numbers in. So I'm going to put the numbers in. So cos 54 degrees is A, which is x, over 20. Then I need to get the x by itself. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 20. So in the next line I have 20 times cos 54 degrees equals x. I'm going to get my calculator, put those into my calculator. So I've got 20 times cos 54 degrees, close brackets, equals 11.8 centimetres to 1 decimal place. And the final problem is here. So, labelling the sides, the hypotenuse is the longest side, 6 is next to the 63, and then x is opposite. Tick the sides that I need. So it's O and A. Which of those equations is to do with O and A? It's tan. So I have tan theta is O over A. I'm going to put the numbers in. So tan of 63 degrees is x over A is 6. I need to get x by itself. Times both sides by 6. So then I have 6 times tan 63 degrees is equal to x. I'm going to put those into my calculator. 6 times tan of 63, close bracket, is 11.8 centimetres. And here's a summary of what you do.